Well, hello, people, and welcome to my September 2024 Apple collection. So you may notice there's a few. I didn't get any new devices, although I did get a new accessory over there and a new case. However, I am showing some stuff that wasn't present last time, but I had. So the collection looks bigger, but it's actually not. But yeah, so yeah, the last collection video was November of 2023, and now September 2024. And so, yeah, oh god, that's a scratch on the screen I'm just recording on. And I should mention I'm using a I'm using a 11th gen Kindle Fire HD 10 Plus. There we go. And so, yeah, that's why the quality looks a lot different. I usually record on this phone right here. This is my iPhone 13 Product Red from 2022 is when I got this. It's running iOS 18 RC. Yep, you can see right here. Which it's the same as the public build. In fact, actually, the final release goes live today, I think. And so, yeah, it works well, even on a release 3 years after its original factory release. But yeah, it still works great. It does have a one scratch under the screen protector, if you can see it. There we go. But other than that, it works good. This is my current main phone. However, the contract on it is up, and I am due for a new phone by the end of the year. So hopefully, I should get a new phone. I'm believing I'm getting the 16, but we'll see. I might not get it this year. We'll see. Once again, but yeah, this is my main phone. This is what I usually use to record on, which is why the quality is bad. Is because I'm not recording on this. But yeah. Then here we have my iPad 6th generation 9.7 from 2018. You can see here, it's running iPadOS 17 RC. If I can unlock it. Here we go. Now if you notice from the last collection video, I did reset the home screen on this, so it had a custom layout before that I've had since like 2021, but I just reset it here. And so yeah. And then yeah. This is pretty slow on this version here. Yeah, you can see here it's on 17.0 RC, which again is just the same as the final build, just early. And so yeah, this thing runs like a piece of crap on this version of iPadOS. And this is the last version this supports, so I can't I can update it to like 17.6, but I'm not going to. But as for 18, I can't update it here, so yeah. And then, oh and yeah, I should also mention, screen is very badly shattered, and it's also got a U-maker case on it, which is kind of how this shattered screens thing happened. But, yep, and the little kickstand has also broken off, and the paint's shipping. And also, I should mention this 128 gigabytes in space gray, as you can see by the back there. So, next up we have my Apple TV 4K 2. I know I said in the November 2023 collection that this was a 6th gen. It's not. It's a 4K 2. Which technically, if you count the Apple TV's release, technically this is the 6th gen. But its actual name is the 4K 2. And so, yep. I got this in 2023 on my birthday. It's the one right after my phone here, so nice. I do believe the 4K 3 might have been out by then, but this is one that we just had like laying around, so that's why we had this. And then here's the remote for the 4K 2. It's on 1% battery, actually. I've been trying to let this die for a whole year now, and the battery is still going on 1%. And it's on firmware version x83. And I should mention this is 32 gigabytes on tvOS 17.6.1. There we go, yeah. Now that's it for the actual devices here. Now let's get on to the accessories. So here we have my current iPhone case. This is the Mira case in red, which is pretty nice. I do have the box for this still, and it works. It works great. It's MagSafe compatible, so I can have a MagSafe pop socket on it, like the one that I have right here. Yeah, you can see here, and it's pretty nice. Now, here's my previous case. This is an OtterBox case. I don't know what the model is, but it's a very crappy OtterBox case. You can see here it's warped, pretty badly scratched, and yeah, just not good. I had this from July of 2022 until March of this year, I want to say, and that's when I switched to the mirror case here. And yeah, and then this is my third case. This is my fourth for the 13. The second one was another OtterBox case. It was like the one that has nothing on top and then goes grading on the bottom, on the back. And it just like this one, it didn't support MagSafe. It was thick, it was bulky. And it had the same design as this one, just that it was transparent. But yeah, and then that also had the warping issue. And then before that, I had a silicone case from Apple itself that I got with my iPhone. And then that started chipping. Actually, when the first OtterBox broke, I used that. But then the silicone started chipping away, the magnet started coming off, and it just snapped. And so, yeah, and then threw both of those out. And so, yeah. Trags his backstory over. Anyways, now we're getting on to the other stuff. So here is an iPad 6 Gen 12-watt charger. And this is my main power adapter I use. Still works. Pretty nice. And it still supports USB-A, which is nice. And I used the cable, and I actually used the lightning cable that came with the Apple TV remote over here. So, that's nice. And then we have the documentation for my iPhone 13, because unfortunately I do not have the original box anymore. I basically, someone else threw it out while we were moving, and so... yeah, which is a shame, because back then Apple boxes used to be going for quite a bit, but again, as this iPhone became a little bit older now, it's kind of lost its value. Now you can get them for like $5, but still. And then here we have the boxes. So we have an EarPods Lightning connector box. This is the 2019 version. I got this in 2023. I didn't even really ask for this. One day my dad just came in and just put this on my desk, and then yeah, and I recorded an unboxing video of it. But yeah, and you can see they're still in here. And then I can bring these out. Yeah, you can see here it's still all put together and everything. And then I also got the documentation for it as well. Yep. Which is pretty nice. So we'll just put this together. I'm not gonna worry too much about the actual EarPods getting back together, but oh well. Yep, and then... oh god. Oh yeah, I did use these for quite a... I did use these for a little bit, but I think the sound quality is just not good anymore, so... yeah, I stopped. And then this is a pretty new addition here. I got this in August 2024, like a month ago. This is the lighting, the headphone jack adapters. Does it not have a date on this one? Okay, this is also the 2019 version. Yeah, I got this a month ago. Not for those, but actually they're in my backpack, but my skull candies for school. Where if I wanted to use them on my phone, obviously iPhones haven't had headphone jacks in 8 years. So, yeah, I do need this to be able to do that, and I did actually have to unbox it. I want to keep it sealed, But for something, I did have to unbox this to try and see if I can get a microphone working, and it did not. Which is... So, yeah. And then finally, my Apple TV's box right here. This is... And so, yeah, if we let this... We good, bro? No, it stopped. Yeah, it's an Apple box. It's an Apple box, alright. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can see here. It's even still got all the stuff in it and everything. Yeah, you can see here Apple stickers, documentation, more documentation. Yeah. Yeah, thank God I actually kept the box on this one. I don't know if the value's gone up on it, but I think it was like $10 last time I checked, which is better than what the iPhone 13 box was. So at least I'm keeping value by keeping these boxes. So, yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's it for the collection. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.